Ask me about how time matters can integrate with wealth transfer planning, and the answer is simple. The Basha Systems Estate Planning Management System for Time Matters, Wealth Transfer Planning Edition. My name is Seth Rowland. I'm president of Basha Systems, along with my colleagues Ian Burrows and Rose Rowland. We present you this comprehensive feature package edition to enhance your Time Matters or LexisNexis front office powered by Time Matters system. Who is Basha Systems? Well, it's pretty simple. Basha Systems and its president, Seth Rowland, me, is the developer of the Hot Docs version of Wealth Transfer Planning. We are the sole authorized providers of Hot Docs template customization services and the sole authorized providers of integration services. Working in partnership with ILS, we have done so since Interactive Legal was formed. We worked with them on the conversion project, and to this day we continue to provide support and assistance in maintaining the system and adding critical new features. What is EPMS? EPMS is the Estate Planning Management System. It is a unique Time Matters feature package, specially designed for estate planning professionals and elder law attorneys, and developed by Basha Systems. Using our thorough knowledge of the wealth transfer planning Hot Docs templates, Hot Docs, and Time Matters, we have built a fully integrated data link that bridges the gap between the Hot Docs system and the Time Matters. So, what do we have here? With EPMS, you get two things. You get integration of wealth transfer planning with Time Matters, and what this means is that you can work with the more natural flow, that you're not going to produce documents before you turn a prospect into a client, so you're going to want to gather information on that client within Time Matters and then be able to link that or import that data via lookup into your Hot Docs system, thereby avoiding dual entry of data. Also, with EPMS, you transform your plain vanilla Time Matters database into a powerful, customized estate planning database, thereby saving thousands of dollars of work if you had hired a computer consultant to do the work for you, as well as saving you the loss of countless valuable billable hours if you had gone through the process of customizing it yourself. So, what is the main reason most people looking at this package initially are? They're looking for a link between wealth transfer planning and Time Matters. And this link is done by a record selector, a special addition to the Hot Docs interview, which includes a select button or lookup straight to Time Matters, where you can simply select your contact and bring it in. You would do the same for a spouse contact record, for children, as well as for related parties. No need to retype all that data, just simply link, select, and click. So, take a look at the contact record. The first thing that we did was figure out what information you would need on the first tab to get a hold of the person at a glance. And generally, estate planning clients or elder law planning clients may have multiple homes and multiple locations. Retired people tend to move, and so we give you 3 alternate places to look for them. In addition, we give you 3 different emails, a website. They may have a personal MySpace account, name of their assistant and telephone number, also referral source information, and initial meeting stuff. On the second tab, the Details tab, we now give you the ability to track a number of the fields that are in the Hot Docs system, such as gender, who the party lives with, citizenship, social security number, organizational stuff, nicknames, things like that, as well as a series of marketing fields that can be used for instant seminar, newsletter, and holiday card lists. On the third tab, we continue on to include things such as planning concerns and tracking net worth, and we conclude with the ability to reserve 16 fields that can be used for further customization for things on the contact record that you may have already customized, and so you have data about it, as well as things that you may want to do in the future. So, that's a lot of information to enter on a contact record. What we want to do is give you a reason to enter it besides the fact that the boss says so, or I paid for this feature package, I'll be darned if I use it. And the answer comes in the form of power views. When you click on a particular contact record on the list, you will see a power view for contact detail, and in one click on Expand All, you have instant access to everything, not just on the first tab in the top portion of the form, but everything on the form, all three tabs, as well as related links. This power view also is a living power view in the sense that you don't even have to open up the form to add a note, a phone record, build a document, send email, etc. All of them are linked right away. Moreover, we have access to Google and MapQuest, so within a click and a Get Directions To, you will now have driving directions to go get a hold of your client, or you'll be able to create a Google link and then print that out and stick in the mail for directions from the client's house to your office for the meeting. Now, the link to Time Matters and Hot Docs focuses on contacts. However, Time Matters is all about managing your matters, your estate plans. So we have a customizable matter record. And if you look at this matter record and look at other similar customized systems, you'll notice there's a key difference. What we're doing in the estate planning matter is providing a hub. We're providing a core estate planning matter record from which you can get a hold of people, find all the related parties, and get links. We're not trying in this particular form style to give you every bit about the limited partnerships and details about the state. And as you'll see in a moment, that's reserved for a later portion of the package. So our first opening form style gives you the primary contact, basic fee arrangements and considerations for why they're doing things. It gives you a tracking capability to track the status, the matter status, next actions, referral links, open-close status, as well as some basic billing terms. The second tab is a control panel that gives you the ability to basically look up and link. Now, we're not trying on this particular form style to give you the name and address. There's actually no need for it because, as I will show you in the next slide when we get to that the Power View gives you all that related information. There is no need to get it elsewhere. So we have financial advisors, and in addition, you'll notice we have the 16 additional fields that are reserved for your firm to customize and move existing matter data that doesn't have a particular home on our forms to that location. Finally, the third tab gives you a dynamic list of what I will call supplemental data records for details in particular about the estate plan of the husband and wife, details about the will, etc., as well as a list of your appointments that relate to this particular matter. So, just like on the contact record, this is a lot to do. Once you do the lookup and link, you have the benefit of a Power View that gives you basic information. Click on Expand All, and you can see you have this active link, details on the contact, how to get to them, case information, etc., engagement fees, details about their children, and there's a whole range of Power Views that will actually give you the notes and various other items. So this is your core contacts and matters but we let you go optionally one step further. In the estate planning management system, we bring you the best of time matters and wealth transfer planning. We bring you action triggers to guide you through every task. We bring you completely customized contact matter and to-do records, as well as customized power views galore to track and report on vital information, and a complete set of integrity marketing approved letters for law firm marketing to your clients. Time Matters brings you a central place for everything. If you look at the calendar, from the calendar we've produced a customized toolbar at the top that gives you the most important things you're going to need one click away, whether they be your to-do and event list and calendar, your note lists, your documents, etc., or your Lexis research list or the journals. Time Matters brings you the power of relationships. The idea is anytime you touch a person, there's a contact record, you put in their address, but there's no need to keep re-entering it everywhere. You just simply look up and link and do specified relationships. Everything is generally, if you look at the system, 2 to 3 clicks away, whether it be a note on a file, a quick tab, a sublist, an alert, or a journal. Time Matters has events and to-dos. The event record has a lookup and link to who you're meeting with, as well as phone locations. And the to-do record, we've created a customized delegation to-do record. It's not just a personal to-do, but it is a task that can be assigned to someone and tracked its status from beginning through completion. In addition to that, we give you the ability to go beyond just, here's my matter and stuff. We let you track whether for the purposes of planning before you do your documents or for the purpose of trust funding and follow-up, the details of each of the trusts that you create, as well as related parties. Here we have a estate plan for the client, and you can put links and statuses for their durable powers, their wills, any existing insurance policies, and investment accounts. In addition, we give you the ability, because it is a to-do record, to do all the delegation tasks and issues that we talked about before on the standard to-do record. We have similar ones for each of the major areas of trust planning and litigation, as you can see on the list, whether they be litigation, details on the will for the beneficiaries, family limited partnerships and LLCs, as well as details on trusts, beneficiaries, tax ID, etc. If you're not using notes in Time Matters, you're missing most of the power of Time Matters. The typical way of working with notes is a note here, a call there, you track those things, and when you click on a contact and you want to see the note history, you'll go to the Related tab and say, show me my contacts, my notes, and my phone calls. This works well, assuming that you put nice descriptions on your notes and they're clear. What we've done instead is let you create the note directly from the Power View on the contact, and by simply clicking on the Notes, Contacts, and Calls Power View, you can not only see the notes, but you can see the calls, the phone numbers, the entire history. Click the button, Print, and voila, you now have a complete history of that client that you can use to prepare you for your next phone call. So the Related tab was good, very powerful, gave you the power of Time Matters a few clicks away, but the Power Views are better. Time Matters also lets you serve as a powerful document repository and lets you link and organize your files according to client and matter and classification code. Now you can go click on a contact or matter and see the notes list, or you can click on the documents list, run a quick search by the client, and then what you can do is, if you have moved towards the less paper office, not the paperless, because that's not really going to happen, but you can have images, letters, documents scanned in. And if you scan them in as images, we can give you a document list as a power view. And so you can see on a given contact or matter the list of documents. One click on the date will bring up the profile, and a recent improvement will let you actually click to open the document instantly. But you'll also have the ability to see your TIFFs and JPEGs, your images, not your PDFs because those require an external application, but any of the classic scanned files. You have an instant window right in there. Now, Time Matters gives you an immense amount of information. With the introduction of Time Matters 9, you have a global search capability akin to Google desktop search. But what we've also done is created instant lists. So we're using quick tabs, but we're using the menus on the left. And so, for example, if you're using the supplemental data records and you want to see all the eyelets or Q-tips and do some searching, we have those quick lists. We also let you search your contacts organized by how you want to market to them using the principles of integrity marketing. You have the ability to assign clients to seminars, newsletters, holidays, birthdays, and anniversaries, and decide how you want to communicate with those clients, whether via email or mail or fax. And what we do is we give you an instant list that you can tag and process, send to Excel. And so you have an instant list that you can send out to your newsletter provider with their names and addresses all organized appropriately. You can also use those same lists for the purposes of doing various mailings to them and using the internal Time Matters label generator. Similarly, you can classify contacts for instant lists by whether they are prospects or clients, as well as details on agents, attorneys, etc. When you want to say, I remember I had a particular appraiser, here's your list of all appraisers that your firm deals with, one click away. Now, the system is ready for sale. Let me tell you a bit about the cost. Assumes that you have Time Matters, and we'll talk about that issue. There is a base feature package which is sold for $1,500 and is designed for a solo practitioner with an assistant because you want to deal with each user. Each additional user who is using Time Matters, a licensed user, will be $200 for each additional one. The system is ready for installation. We are making appointments today. We don't just give you a disk, we literally will install it on your Time Matters, run the backups. We do require a prior installation of Time Matters. If you do not have Time Matters, we can offer it to you. We generally offer some degree of discounts, but the current sales arrangement will basically be giving you the same cost as through Lexis. So what do you get for your fee? Well, it's pretty simple. You get the feature package. The feature package represents weeks of customization that would have cost you a fortune, and you get it within an hour. Most of that time is spent doing backups and checks to make sure that we can uninstall it without damaging your system and checking it. And then we offer live remote training on your system. The system comes fully integrated with the estate planning management system and the wealth transfer planning templates, including the elder law templates. We do a live remote installation via the internet, and we offer free training, ongoing training on how to use this particular package. Recognize that there are other features of Time Matters that people use, and so we offer discounted services, including technical support in converting your existing contact and matter records so that the data is moved into the locations on our form styles. We also offer live Time Matters training sessions via webinars and remote desktop assistance. In certain cases, we may come on site if you want the whole staff trained, but our preference is to do it via more reasonable and cost-effective seminars. We offer discounts on Time Matters and HotDoc software where the vendor allows us to do that, and we also offer prepaid consulting hours where you can buy a block of 5, 10, 25 hours and have us available on call as you need it for both support and for development of additional items on your system. Place your order today. You can call my lovely partner Rose Rowland at 914-827-9173. You can get more information on our website at that link below, or you can go to our store and place your order directly through our secure e-commerce server. I thank you for your time and attention and hope you've liked what you've seen and will be contacting us. Thank you very much.